Molweni julle, namkelekile kui YouTube channel yam. Namhlanje, I will be putting on the amajerimani or the Makoti attire, and as I'm showing you how to put it on, I will also explain from what I know from my family, like the meaning or like the symbolism or the reason behind each piece, because there is quite a lot to wear. But yeah, the disclaimer, Ikaya, Amakaya are all different. Families do things differently. There are different regions, as I understand, and everyone does everything differently. So if you know something else, please add it in the comment section. Maybe you know something that I don't. My knowledge is quite limited. Everything I say is, I think, like, I have asked before and I've gathered information, but I've come to my own conclusions. So yeah, I don't know, we'll see if it sounds right. We'll see if it actually is right.
Sorry.
So we had a white wedding on a Friday, and then on the Saturday we had the traditional wedding. And then on the traditional wedding I wore my umbato, like the traditional Xhosa material that's like hard-ish, like a very nice dress and everything. Maybe I'll do a video on that. I can also maybe go through all the pieces that you wear, but it's quite similar to the Makoti attire. And then after that you have to go into a room with your sisters, and then they dress you. Like, you don't even touch yourself. They literally undress whatever you're wearing, even your shoes. They put on everything for you, then they dress you and you get a new name, and then you come out now in your Makoti attire. So from what I know, what my family-in-law now has told me is that on that first day you wear the iblo. I know there's idak, which is the brown one. I think I'm saying the words correct. The blue one, the blue one. And then after that you can wear the brown one. But for the time period they want you to wear this attire for, you can only wear brown and blue, and you can only wear the black duk that I'll show you now. Each family is different. Some people wear it for like one day, for a few weeks. Some do 6 months, but I had to do 3 months. So on my TikTok, you'll see like there's a lot of videos from the time I had to wear it from January to March. And a lot of people would comment like, when are you going to stop wearing this? What are you doing? So I had to wait for 3 months. I wore it in Joburg, even though the family is from Grahamstown in the Eastern Cape. I wore it in Joburg. I wore it to work. And on the weekends when we go to the shop. So instead of wearing casual clothes, I would wear that. Sometimes I would dress up for work. Only the last month I wore it to work. Kushusho apa igoli namhlanje yo. Like, I'm actually out of breath. I hope this comes out fine. I don't know how other YouTubers film in landscape and fit in their whole bodies. Is because I'm tall? I don't know. I hope this angle will turn out fine. Okay, first step would be the shirts. So the first day, like a white shirt with a blue skirt. And the reason the shirt has a collar, and this will be the reasoning behind a lot of the pieces of this outfit, is for modesty. So long sleeve always, and then a collar, especially on your first day. Some always stick to the collar. You can eventually alternate between like a blouse and a collar as long as it's long sleeve. And then also, from what I understand, is like, you know, when you have a corporate job and you have to dress up, so now you're like the head or the co-head of a family. Now that you're married, you have your own house, family now, so you need to look like you know what you're doing and you are focused and professional, which will also be reasoning for a few other elements in this outfit as well. So long sleeve, collar shirt, modesty, neatness, to look put together. Then skirt. So again, the skirt, long for modesty and for like gender reasons. I'm assuming it's a skirt. I know when I visit the family, even before this, I would have to wear a dress and a duk at the very least. So I think, like, why are you wearing a pants? Something like that, if you are the wife. Obviously, like, this is a very old tradition, so that's where it comes from, the whole gender thing. Okay, make sure it's tucked. So it comes up button, zip. Okay, the next step, and this is also especially on your first day, would be the towel. This towel is quite big in Kulu, so when they dressed me, they tucked it in a bit. And I guess the meaning, well, from what I've heard, like I said, it's all from what I've heard, the meaning or the reasoning behind the towel is to like bless your fertility and almost like symbolize that, like motherhood, like wife almost equals motherhood. So if I had a baby, I had the towel to carry the baby on my back. And also I think to hide your bust. Again, for modesty, I know after this day you just have to wear a scarf. I'll show you now. And that's also to hide your hips. So this must also cover your hips. So you're covering hips, bust, out of modesty, because now you are married, so no one else should be seeing your body. I forgot to add that the scarf and the towel, with regards to fertility, is also to protect the womb and keep it warm, which is actually one of the nicest symbols if you want. You have to put it in so it's on the inside. This towel is very thick. So not on the inside. This is actually supposed to be like there. Next, the apron, which functions as, like in my personal experience, a handbag, because you can just put everything in here. And obviously, like, you're busy making food and tea in the kitchen. So I don't know if whoever's watching this, if you know about the history behind the Makoti attire, the amajerimani. Apparently it like dates all the way back to like a German tradition. I don't know much about this, but I can do another video after doing some research on it. I did do a little conversation about it at the end of this original video, but I deleted it because I wasn't sure about what I was saying. I know a lot of people don't really like that theory because it kind of takes away from the Xhosa culture, especially since it's colonial. So that's just what I know so far. I will expand or elaborate the next time. Okay, then I'm gonna put on my duk. I'm gonna put it on before the blanket because otherwise I won't be able to move my arms. So your first duk needs to be this black one with those stripes. If I'm not mistaken, when the boys come out the bush for Ungidi, they wear the same duk. So from my understanding, it's almost like the same thing, like they come out the bush, like their whole Ngidi and everything celebrates their manlyhood, whereas for us, when we get married, like, we get celebrated being a wife, and obviously with being a wife comes being a mother. So this you fold into like a triangle, and now might look a bit funny, but I'm gonna do it like how they do it on the first day. Again, when you go into when I say first day, I mean the day you go into the room and the sisters dress you. So I always thought this was like to hide your hair, also for modesty, and to show like reverence and like obedience, similar to like the Middle Eastern cultures, like the Muslim cultures. I thought it was always that. I don't know if that also has its reasoning in here, but I know that on the first day they put the duk on quite low. Okay, I'm not going to put it on like that because I literally won't be able to see, but I'll show you. They put it on quite low like that, and apparently that's supposed to be like give you horse vision. So don't look around, don't worry about what anyone else is saying, doing, like you just focused on being Makoti now. So like I said, I always thought it was hiding the hair, but then there's the horse vision reasoning. So looking down, not looking around, just focused on being a new Makoti now. But the day after that, you can just wear it like here. There. And okay, like that. Sometimes I like the ears out. A lot of people on my TikTok have said like tuck your ears, but I kind of like it out. And then you can tuck this or keep this out. I keep it out. Hooshy. Okay. This is not supposed to be slipping down. Okay, then final step. The reasoning behind the blanket, also modesty. So just like we covered our bust, our hips, and the long sleeve shirts already covers the arms, we're also covering our shoulders. And I think this also has to do with like motherhood. So having something warm with you for when you have a child. It's just like this outfit is basically all the tools you need to work in the kitchen and be a mother, which is then fulfilling your role as a Makoti. Now, it's a bigger blanket than this. I folded it in half. Let me just show you. This is the blanket. Also, the boys coming out of the bush, they also have a blanket. And you fold it like that. And the little frillikies must be at the bottom. And then cover your shoulders. And you put a pin in. I'm just going to use my wedding pin. But this you also have to do it on the inside. So this won't show. I just like using this as my wedding one. So it has like sentimental meaning. And that's the fit, guys. Then the shoes, I know like traditionally you have to wear like black pumps or black Tommy tackies. I don't wear either of those shoes ever. You won't catch me dead in it. So I wear sneakers when it's cold. When I go somewhere nice, I wear like platform sandals. Or when I'm in the kitchen, actually at home, just working, I wear Crocs or sandals. Because then like you have to walk up and down and do things. So then it's not really practical to wear like heels. Okay, then my day 2 outfit, which is actually my favorite, would be the brown skirt. And then I have this really cute, like, colorful blanket that I haven't seen a lot of people wear. Like, I've seen these type of ones, but I haven't seen the other one, so I want to show you that one. I was getting dressed without recording. Okay, it's fine. Let's just try again. So day 2 outfit was then the brown skirt. Like I said, for the next however long, so mine was 3 months, you can only wear blue and brown. So this is my day 2 outfit. This is the base, so I still have to add everything. I'm not going to wear the towel, even though I did wear it while I was there, because I was still at the in-laws Ekaya. But after that, you can just wear the scarf. When it's cold, I see a lot of other Makotis wearing blazers, but I'm not a blazer girly. So when I would wear it here in Joburg and it was cold, I would put a blanket on to complete the look. So this is the brown skirt. Then you put on a scarf. I have 3 scarves, blue, green and red, and that was actually like the perfect colors because they were so versatile. They went with all my outfits. So just make sure it's not too long, same as the towel. And then I used to tuck it in and tie it up, but I saw other Makotis doing like this, and I like that. So I also started doing it. And then for this, I use my wedding spelt. So for this outfit, just ignore the beads. You need like these big pins. So I usually do it in Makoti, but because I want the beads to show, I do it pandle. Alright. Then your handbag / your toolbox, the apron, so like that. This is like the basic outfit. You can get away with this. But now, since I've upgraded in March, I've graduated as a Makoti, I can now wear like any other color duk. So I'm going to show you. I have 2 ones, a black one with beads and a nice blue one with beads. I'll show you the blue one, but I'm going to put on the black one. So this is my blue one, which goes really nice with the blue skirt. Not as much or as many beads on as the black one, but it's still very nice. And then my favorite one would be this one, especially because of the beads here. So it like shows right here. So let me put that on. So now, from what I understand, is when I go home now to the in-laws, okay, I must wear my Makoti attire, but let's say like I go out for cake and coffee with Umama and like we want to dress up, then I can wear, as long as I wear a dress or a skirt, with a scarf and a duk. So then like the most important elements of the outfit would be the scarf and the duk. So it's important to get nice duks. There's a lot of ways to tie this one. My Makoti sister-in-law, she ties it very nice. Like she has different ways. Next time I'll ask her to show me how. But I just tie it the way I know. I only know 2 ways. The one is like casual, where you literally just tie it in the back and it's like this. Or the other one, I kind of like the knot at the top. It just gives the whole look like dimension. But this one is harder to tie in my opinion than the plain black one. It's much thicker and bigger, I guess. And I can't hear. Andi, I always say Andi Kuboni with my ears, but now I know it's Andi Kuva. Andi Kuva when I wear this. Okay, that's just very rough. Done. Okay, now I can hear. Love this so much. Okay, then the final part, the blanket. My favorite blanket, because I like colorful stuff, and this blanket is colorful. This is the pin you'll need. You'll need like 10 for life. Okay, it was folded. Okay, so obviously, like I said, fold with the flappy sides here, and then around. I wore it at my otiki and I can still smell the sheep leg, like the meat. Not gross, but like it brought back memories. I should wash it probably. Yeah, it literally smells like komboti and sheep leg and smoke. So again, cross, tuck it in here. Ow, 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 ow. Just watch out for your fingers. There. And then you can tuck this, but I struggle because obviously, like I can't reach, but Sifia does it for me. Yeah, like that. And then with this one, I'm wearing sandals. And then you're probably thinking, like, how do you do so many things in the kitchen with this on? So you just go like that. It feels a bit funny because it's like a cape, like I'm Superman. But yeah, that's how you do it. And then you can move your arms to wash the dishes and make food and make tea and chop and carry stuff. That's your life now if you're watching this, because you're going to become a Makoti. Okay, and then I forgot to say, after that first black duk with the white stripes on, after a while you wear a black shiny duk, which is so pretty, but I never bought one, and then I couldn't find one in Joburg, and by the time people were suggesting places, I already graduated. But yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll find it on any Pinterest, Instagram, TikTok if you search for it. It's like the shiny plain black duk and it looks very nice. But I always wonder if it won't like slip off. Like, how does it stay on there? Because at least the material one is there. Because that one is like satiny and soft, but it looks very nice. I bought the Utango is Vula and it's washing on the bed. I'm so sorry, I'm not going to reshoot the previous thing. Just forget it. Just Andikubuni. Let me close it. We are not slaves, and if you are becoming a Makoti and you're scared, because a lot of people say like, oh, we're just slaves. You're not. Like, you're serving your family. Like, the men have their things that they do and we have our things that we have to do, and all together it just works out. And I'm also lucky I come from like my family-in-law where the children are involved, the siblings are involved, like everyone works together, so it never feels like slavery at all. Like, everyone just works together and things get done like that. You should also know that when you go now to go get married and you're going to change into your Makoti attire, you need to take your own tea set. So I took a teapot. I took a thingy for milk, like a pouring thingy for milk, a holder for sugar, and then I took 10 side plates, 10 teacups, 10 teaspoons. I took something else in case there was cake. I think I took a dessert forks as well. I forgot to add that I also took 10 saucers. Sorry for this random insert. And then a tray, and then like a non-slip thingy to put on your tray. So you take that, and then after the whole ceremony, you now have to make tea. And like traditionally, it was said that they want to taste your hand, like they want to taste your tea, like is your tea good enough? So yeah, then I went on, but again, like the other Makotis, my sister-in-law, like people helped me, and yeah, so we could like give everyone the tea. Then when you are a Makoti and you are wearing this during your time period, like I said, mine was 3 months, you cannot be out after dark. Realistically, sometimes we have to be, but you won't be wearing this. And technically not really supposed to be going out and drinking and stuff. I mean, it is 2024. If you are, it should preferably be at home. You can't just go live your best life. You are a modest Makoti queen now, and you have to act like one. Otherwise, I love dressing like this. I actually miss it. I wonder if it'll be weird if I still dress like this. Maybe once a week to work, and like on a weekend. I just feel like I'm living it up. My title. I'm living up to my title as a wife. And Makoti, I'm very proud of it. I'm a very proud wife and Makoti to Umyeni and his family. Otherwise, ndiyabulela for watching, for bonaring, jongaring. Please remember to like or dislike, comment and subscribe to my channel. Actually, I think this is a nice video, especially for up and coming Makoti, so please feel free to share it with your friends, or if you know someone who's getting married. I was always on the lookout for videos like this before I got married. So like I said, my aim with my social media is to kind of be that person for other people who are wondering like what things would be like. Please also leave any other questions or requests. I know there's a lot of topics I can still tackle and talk about, so let me know what those are. Otherwise, yeah, have a great week ahead, guys. Inkosi kakhulu.